color of the
at
sherry.
the color, you look at the...
It depends. You can check the body of the wine, and after you can check the body is this part. Usually it's two color different. The body is more deep. If it's grenat, if it's cuivré, if it's violet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the cellars that are below us currently, they were built by André Eynaud to store the wine for the king. It was built in the 18th century, and to help facilitate the delivery of the wine to the king, he built two tunnels. One of the tunnels was to transport wine from the Seine River, because at that time there was no trains or cars. Easiest way to transport wine was by boat. And then there was a second tunnel that was from here directly to the Louvre, where the king was living. That way the peasants that were living on the surface never really saw the amount of wine the king was drinking. So there are grape varieties that are well known all around the world and that are known for being from France. But most people don't know that we have over 850 grape varieties that are indigenous to us in France, and we have over 70,000 wineries. Each winemaker will have a different interpretation of the grape varieties and of their terroir, their region, and then of course the grape varieties are going to have their say in the winemaking as well. The position of wine within each culture is very different. With us in France, we consider wine to be food in a sense. So whenever we're sitting down with friends in a dinner setting or a meal setting, we always think, well, what is going to pair well with the dishes that we're going to be serving? So, for example, if we're having a nice piece of beef, we're going to be looking for a nice Syrah from the Rhone Valley, or maybe a Margaux from Bordeaux. But maybe if I'm having something a little bit lighter, maybe a fish, I'm probably going to go for like a Chardonnay from Burgundy or a nice Sauvignon Blanc from Sancerre.
actually that's qui a une more verde, the two last one, and to be quite strong, so then to like.
When I think of French wine, I think bold flavor. I think it's the land of wine. I think this is where you come. If you don't come here to at least do a wine tasting or do something like this or what we're doing here, you're missing a huge part of the culture of the place you're in.
Get overcome by the other one pretty fast.
Oh, definitely. It was too much of this one was like slapped me right in the nose.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I do like it because I've tasted a lot of red wines back home and didn't. So, like, this was pleasantly surprising because normally I'm like, no red wine, but this was surprisingly tasty.
Et après agitation.
Je sens que je vais pas être reçue, moi.
So if you cover this with I won't say like brie, like arches, or perfect to pair with duck, Italian food, risotto, lasagna. Yeah.